Welcome to the WSL post show of the Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic presented by Rip Curl. It's been an incredibly amazing week of longboarding here at Bells Beach. Shannon and Josh here to take you through the post show, and what a way to finish up with the final between Kai and Declan.
Yeah, that was insane, mind-blowing. The surfing all week has been great, but to finish with both those finals, the surfing like that, it was insane.
Just so tight between the men, between Kai Sallas and Declan Whiten, between the women's final as well. Soleil Errico just narrowly getting the nod over Alice Lemoyne. A really impressive performance between both. And, well, let's just get straight to it because we got the presentation ready to go. We'll go down to hear from our winners, and Sam Bleakley, take it away.
Whoa, here we go. That's a nice sound. Thanks for all the support here. But to kick things off with this presentation, I'd like to welcome Karina Eccles, proud Wadawurrung woman and community dancers onto the stage.
This is Wadawurrung country. We are Wadawurrung people, and we speak Wadawurrung language. I acknowledge all First Nations people that are gathered here today. I acknowledge your spiritual connection to country, land, elders, and language. I acknowledge Wadawurrung dancers and amphitheater alongside me, gifting you a ceremony, welcoming you to this beautiful place in Sallas, a place where Wadawurrung people have lived and lived off the resources of this land and gathered on this land for thousands and thousands of generations. I'm now going to welcome you, just like my ancestors were welcoming to our beautiful country for thousands of generations. Wadawurrung language I say, for my ancestors, family and community, I'm welcoming you all here on Wadawurrung country. Let us all come together, embrace each other and gather in peace. Barbara. Thank you and take care.
And community dancers for opening this awards presentation with the traditional ceremony. It's an honor and a privilege to be here on Wadawurrung country. And on behalf of all the surfers, all the spectators, and the World Surf League and everyone involved with the Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic presented by Rip Curl, I acknowledge we are here on Wadawurrung country. And we acknowledge Wadawurrung people as the traditional owners of the land and waterways we are on today. We are gathered here on Dirac, the original Wadawurrung name of Bells Beach, and we pay our deepest respects to Wadawurrung people, their elders, past, present, and emerging, and extend this acknowledgement to First Nations people here today. So let's kick off this 2023 Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic presentation and welcome to the awards presentation some really important people. A massive thank you to all of the people here on stage and a massive thank you to, first of all of the surfers. This has been the second stop of the 2023 World Surf League Longboard Tour. I've been competing as a longboarder since the mid-90s and I have always wanted to come here to Bells. So thank you to all you local surfers for hosting us here. For me, a personal highlight has been watching Landon Smales. Of course, he won the Australian Indigenous Championships here earlier in the year. So a massive round of applause for Landon Smales getting an epic result here at Bells Beach. A big thank you, of course, to Visit Victoria, major tourism partner, and thanks for all of their support to make this massive and very special event possible. Thanks to Bioglan, our title partner for this event. Thank you, of course, to Rip Curl. Of course, Rip Curl, our presenting partner for this incredible event. And thank you to the Surf Coast Shire and GWM. Special thanks, of course, to Surfing Victoria and all of you local community and local surfers who have shared this incredible place with us. I know a lot of us have visited. We're newcomers. You've welcomed us. You've allowed us to share sets, share waves, and we've really appreciated that. And we will offer that same support when you visit us in our homes. So big thanks to all the local surfers. I'd like to pay attention to some important people on the stage here. I have Will Hayden-Smith, Senior Manager of Global Development Tours at the World Surf League. Thank you very much, Will. I have Surf Coast Shire Mayor Liz Patterson. Thanks so much, Liz. And of course, next to me, Karina Eccles and Anthony Hume to celebrate their win with a connection to culture and country. Anthony and Karina will place ochre markings on the winners. And of course, the trophies behind these fantastic people, these stunning gifts for the finalists of the Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic presented by Rip Curl here from country. These trophies are made from local ironbark sourced from the woodlands of Dirac. So they have deep spiritual significance, and the runners-up and winners will be very proud and prized to keep these incredible trophies. So without further ado, I'd like to invite up onto the stage for the Women's Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic presented by Rip Curl, our runner-up all the way from Réunion, France, Alice Lemoine. So congratulations, Alice, an amazing result, getting in the final. How are you feeling to be here at Bells, going for that top 8 in Malibu later in the season?
Yeah, it feels good. I'm pretty happy about the result. And yes, we have such a good day of surfing today, and it was super good to see everyone for the show, and I'm happy.
Fantastic result, Alice. Round of applause for our runner-up, Alice Lemoine. So I'd like to invite also up onto the stage our runner-up in the men's Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic presented by Rip Curl, all the way from Manly, Declan Whiten. Massive congratulations, Declan. It's been a mammoth day. You've been surfing exceptional. You must feel great.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I just want to say thank you to everyone here. You guys have been so supportive as I come up and down the stairs. So thank you guys, and I'm stoked.
This young man looking sharp all event, an amazing result. Let's hear a massive round of applause for Declan Whiten. So as we move on to our winners, I'd like to announce the Women's Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic presented by Rip Curl. Champion and winner, it's out of Malibu, California, Soleil Errico. Soleil, wow, what a final and what a result. You're going for your third world title this year and you've already qualified for the top 8 for Malibu. You must be feeling extremely special right now.
Yeah, that's always, the goal, to make it to Malibu. And I've just had such an amazing trip. Thank you to my dad, CJ, Ian Chisholm, all my friends and family for supporting me. It's been a great time.
And how special has it been to be here at Girac at Bells Beach, Australia?
Oh, so special. This is probably my favorite place in Australia so far. So I've said that many times, and I mean it. It's amazing. I definitely want to come back and maybe go to school over here or something like that. We'll see. I love it. Thank you.
Let's hear a massive celebration for our women's winner, Soleil Errico from Malibu, California. Language, identity, and knowledge. So let's move on to our men's winner at the Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic, presented by Rip Curl. I'd like to invite up onto the stage the mighty Waikiki Hawaiian, Kai Sallas. Well, Kai, we've known each other for a long time. You're like a fine wine. You just get better with age. You won the Mexi Log Fest. You're still going for that world title, but you're looking sharper than ever. What a fantastic result. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm having a good year. But yeah, I've enjoyed my time here. This place is amazing. Got the sickest wave out front and kangaroos across the street. It's like super cool, super beautiful here. So I'm super stoked, and of course thanks to all the locals here for being so nice and welcoming, and yeah, so stoked.
And as someone who would have seen Bells as one of the iconic right-handers all of your life, how important has it been to have the best longboarders here competing in Australia?
Yeah, I want to give a big thanks on behalf of all the longboarders to WSL for putting together such an amazing tour for us at like world-class waves. It really allows us to get out there and do our thing, and provides a platform for the up-and-coming longboarders, and it's huge. It's huge. So thanks, WSL.
Massive words from an iconic Hawaiian. Let's hear a round of applause for our event winner, Kai Sallas. So, the runners-up, the winners, let's raise those iconic bells bowls high, and let's hear a huge round of applause for our 4 finalists. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get back to you, Shannon Hughes.
Thanks so much, Sam. Great to see the winners there on stage, to hold those trophies that are just so unique to the land of the Wadawurrung people.
Yeah, how cool are the Bells Bowl? That's awesome. And what a great presentation, a welcoming. It's just been a really nice day, and that's a great way to top it off.
What a special moment to see these longboarders come to Bells Beach for the first time for a lot of the surfers on tour. A very first time to be to this part of Australia, such a special region, and to be able to see a trophy like that handcrafted just for Kai Sallas.
Yeah, it's really special. He'll be excited to take that home. That's going to go right to a really prominent place in his trophy cabinet. There's a lot of trophies in that cabinet, but this one's going to be really special. It's a stepping stone to get him to Malibu, to get that world title trophy. So it's a great effort by all the surfers, and what a day and what a way to finish it off. And the surfing was just so good today, Shannon.
Oh, the surfing was unbelievable. The glassy conditions, considering the weather, the rain, the wind that we dealt with in the first 3 days of competition, a 4-day window, to be crowning our champions in the sunshine, the wind that came up a little bit through the afternoon and the slower tempo, just added that extra level of anticipation to the finals. But throughout the morning, it was really non-stop.
Yeah, it was a great day, and as we can see, the sun's shining today. We've had all conditions, and it's a big saying here, 4 seasons in one day, but today we've just had a perfect day. Sun was shining, we had offshore breezes this morning, we had great waves, we surfed Bells Bowl, we moved over to Rincon, back to the Bowl, so we've been everywhere here at Bells, and it's been awesome.
That's right. Well, let's take a look now at the men's final highlights. The battle between Declan Whiten and Kai Sallas was really exciting to watch and had us on the edge of our seats the entire time.
Yeah, it is, and this was a great opening wave for Declan. They started over because it was still a little bit of a higher tide. They were over there at Rincon. You can see the size in the wave was a little bit smaller than this one for Kai. They moved back to the bowl. Great wave, big nose ride, just the hang time there, really nice, and then driving back with that Hawaiian power, Shannon.
Yeah, exciting to see them reading the ocean as well throughout this heat, to decide they needed to move back to the bowl after, the last few heats had been surfed at Rincon, and to see scores and that surfing just elevated, not only in elevated nose rides, but also in the power of these finishing sections, the 7-point ride that Kai Sallas found with this one.
Yeah, Kai just seemed to find momentum as the contest went on. Day 1, he was a bit scrappy, and 2 and 3, and then today he really fired. But this wave for Declan, beautiful hang 10, driving through this pocket. He was surfing really good, and all day he was just laying down these beautiful drop knee turns. His surfing was sensational. He was really happy. This is his breakthrough into his first final. You could see while up on stage, he was disappointed not to win, but just elated to be in the final and make that breakthrough.
And he's still such a young surfer. To be in a final against one of the greats of all time in Kai Sallas from World Longboarding, a really special moment. This was the 5.77 of Kai that we could see him lay into that rail after that outside section to build on that scoreline to keep the young Declan Whiten off of the win.
Yeah, and Kai just looked composed all day, and here just nice and patient through this bumpy bit, getting to the nose, toes over, really nice wave, and then coming in here after 3 heats today, still to have that leg strength to finish that maneuver on the beach.
It was the first day that these surfers had to surf in multiple heats. The 6.77 here for Declan with that opening nose ride, but you could see, the amount that they were carrying from those earlier surfs really pushing them to their limits this afternoon.
Yeah, they were, and Declan would be really proud of this performance today. He surfed great. His semi-final was sensational with a clutch victory at the end, and here he is just surfing really nice. Unfortunately for Declan in the final, the waves just didn't participate with him, where Kai just seemed to find that nice flow, and that's why he walked away as the champion.
Wow, I mean, what a performance. To be able to see Kai Sallas back on the podium as a victor, to be the winner, to get cheered up as well, the iconic stair steps here by surfers that, like Connie Stewart that are riding his boards, and to have that crew together to cheer Kai up the beach was really, really exciting.
Yeah, the young Groms that are looking up to Kai, but then Kai, they're keeping Kai on his toes. They're making him surf outside himself. That's what's keeping the hunger and getting him this win this week. It's really good.
That's right. Incredible to be able to see the maturity on the men's side taking out the win in Kai Sallas. But on the women's side, it's 2 that have been in this conversation for a while. One in Soleil Errico, who's already got those 2 world titles, up against Alice Lemoyne, who's been knocking on the door. She's had victories at this level, but she hasn't been able to get that inaugural world title. So setting both of them up heading into this women's final was a very exciting one, knowing there's a lot on the line for both of them, while Soleil walked away victorious.
Yeah, this was a great final, and it kind of went back and forth, but we saw Alice getting on the nose right here. She's so solid on the nose, looking really comfortable, and finishing this one off with a really nice little roller coaster.
Yeah, great bit of variety. That was the 6.17 of Alice.
And And this one is Soleil's great footwork, great 5, great 10. She really did pull those hang 10s out when she really needed them. The rail surfing was strong, looking really composed, great style there. You could see the leg rope wrapping up and she just flicks it off, then comes off the bottom and just navigates her way through that bump on the inside there at Rincon.
Yeah, I love the look of the outside section for this wave. This was in the high 6s for Soleil. Set herself up in that, you know, kind of battle between her and Alice. The 5-5-3 here of Alice Lemoine through to the inside. This was a really long wave. She got so much work done here, even though it was a smaller section.
Yeah, it was definitely a smaller wave, but surfed really well. And this one here, really nice hang time, little Soleil, beautiful surfer, great style. There's a lot of ladies out there looking at this surfing, going to emulate that tomorrow in their free surf. They're going to go out there, they're going to be starting to practice that Soul Arch because it's beautiful surfing. And really proud of her. This was a tough heat for her because this is her third matchup. She's lost twice to Soleil already. She had the lead with a couple of minutes to go. She was looking good to get one back on her. Unfortunately, this was the wave here that just jumped her into the lead.
So true. This score was just high enough to take Soleil back into the lead over Alice. Right on the buzzer, and so Alice just didn't have that opportunity to get herself another score. It was a long heat as well. They had that restart at the beginning, so you could just sense that anticipation building throughout as Soleil found out that she took away the victory as she hit the sand, and her coach CJ Nelson there to cheer her up the beach. What an exciting moment for the Errico family.
Yeah, it's unreal, and Soleil won her first world title. She was young, she was 17 years old. You're still finding yourself, finding your surfing, just figuring out what you want to do. Then to back it up and win her second one last year, she's looking great this year. Her boards are looking great. Her performance today was really strong. So she's sitting in a really good position going into Malibu.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to think of her having that shot back at home at Malibu again. If she can keep herself as a high-seeded surfer, it's going to really favor her to be able to walk away a world champion once again.
Yeah, those other women, her other fellow competitors are really nervous. They know they're going back to her hometown. She's put on great performances, not just once, but she's always surfing well out there. So she's going to be really strong. She's going to be a real favourite this year, and it's great to see.
Well, talking about great waves that we've seen throughout the week, there's been so many of them, but only one that reached into the excellent 9-point range above the 8s and into the 9s. It was Kai Sallas this morning during the quarterfinals that found himself not only the wave of the day, but the wave of the event.
Yeah, and you look at this wave, there was so much size this morning, the offshore breeze, great nose ride through the pocket, and here just driving through the inside. Nice cross step up to the nose, and look at this hang time here, stretching it out, looking really good, coming in, and as we know, this inside is really gnarly, gets up there, climbs up, and just jumps off before it gets right there on the rocks. But check this one out, Shannon.
I mean, that perched, levitating nose ride on the outside section. Beautiful wave selection early this morning. Carves back after that first turn and then sets himself up here for even more work. The only 9-point ride of the event that we saw throughout, that we saw so many 8s rolling through. It really speaks to the quality of waves here available for our longboard community, and really the strength of running an event at Bells for longboarding. We really want to come back for more.
Yeah, it's an amazing location. We've got the Ebb 30. We're sitting up the top. We're looking down on it. It is a great location. The wave suits longboarding. If it's Bell's Bowl, it's smooth, the big calves in the pocket. If it's small, we're over at Rincon, it's sensational.
Yeah, great waves on both sections here. It's been a really incredible week. Now there's more coming in the WSL world, starting out possibly on September 8th with the WSL finals. We can't wait to be able to watch the action. I'm sure you at home can't wait as well.
Curl WSL finals are back. New faces join returning contenders to challenge the #1 seeds. It's time to find out who will rise. In dramatic fashion, it came down to the last heat of the championship tour season to see Jack Robinson clinch his spot in the final 5 to face off against Joao Chianca in match 1.
I just never stopped. I didn't say this is the last event. I said that one will be the last event.
You're there not for a podium. You're there for a trophy. It's going to be a great battle, and I'll give it all.
Ethan Ewing and San Clemente native Griffin Colapinto round out the contenders to see if anyone can overcome Felipe Toledo.
been a huge goal of mine just to get back there and have a shot at a world title.
I think it's my destiny to be a world champion. Standing on stage at lowers with all my friends watching.
The next generation of female surfing has arrived to take on the world champions. Rookie Caitlin Simmers. Second-year standout Molly Picklow joined Caroline Marks and Tyler Wright to fight for a shot to reach the title matches.
It's been a long time since I've been in title contention. Lowers is pretty close to where I live, so I'm excited.
I feel like I've put blood, sweat, and tears and absolutely everything I have into everything I do.
I'm really excited, and yeah, let's do this.
But the biggest question remains, will Carissa Moore find redemption this year?
I lost the world title after being in the lead all year. You know, given that opportunity again, I'd like to see how I could rise to the occasion.
Who will leave Lower Trestle's crowned world champion?
It took me 10 years to win my first world title, and my world title gave me a lot of fire to come back stronger, and my plan is to go into the finals and win again.
The Rip Curl WSL Finals starts September 8th.
The Rip Curl WSL Finals just around the corner. You can feel the emotion. You know that every single one of those surfers has it within them to try and take away the win. Will it be those heat leaders, those leaders in those gold jerseys that are going to be able to take it away this year?
If you're not fired up watching that little piece, you've got ice in your veins, because that was intense, and there's going to be some amazing surfing going on. I can't wait to watch. There's the young guns in the ladies division, and then we've got Griffin Colapinto, the hometown hero, trying to go that one step and get there against. It's just going to be a crazy event, and it's going to be exciting to watch.
Well, can't wait for that. Of course, in the longboard world, we've got even more events coming. We've got El Salvador up next on the calendar, as well as the Malibu Longboard Championships that'll be coming up in October, also with a single-day chance to win the world title. But this week alone here at the Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic, presented by Rip Curl, it's been an incredibly... it's been fun, it's been insightful, it's been a great week here battling the elements, getting to see our surfers, our longboarders rise to the occasion.
And we did see them rise to the occasion. The surfing level went up another level. We saw them at Huntington Beach. We thought, wow, it's gone up since last year. And then for one event here, wow, it's gone again. Both the females and the males putting on crazy performances. I can't wait for El Salvador. It's going to go another level, and they're all fighting to get to Malibu.
Well, Josh, it's been so fun to be able to call the action alongside you, alongside the Waxhead, Sam Bleakley, and True Starling in the booth as well. We've really enjoyed our time here on Watararung Country, and we can't wait to be back next year. There's been such an incredible week of surfing, and I think we all get to just take a break now.
Yeah, I'm going for a surf. It still looks really fun out there.
Definitely. We'll see you out there, and thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back for more.